And welcome back.
Whoa.
Oh god, it's this music.
Yep.
You don't like this music?
It brings back bad memories.
What are you doing?
So basically the way sailing works in this game is you draw a route on the sea chart.
Or a heart, in this case.
Yeah. But first, Lineback has to explain basic stuff, like how to look around and all that.
Whoa. Is that a frog?
That totally has no significance in the game.
Well,
Really?
wait, hold on a second. That icon on the map, it seems familiar.
You mean the one I'm heading towards right now?
Oh my god, no. Don't tell me.
Oh yes.
This place does look very familiar.
No, don't tell
No?
me.
Oh,
Yes!
He's back!
Yes!
Oh boy.
Oh man, I missed you.
I'm just buying a potion here just for the sake of it. This game doesn't use bottles. It's just...
Oh, I was just about to ask. Do you get a bottle out of that?
No, you don't.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
It's... well, basically you have 2 slots for potions. And... yeah.
So it's a bad thing.
It's not necessarily good and not necessarily bad. So, that's Beetle's ship.
Would you need more than 2 potions in this game?
No.
Well, there we go.
Well then.
Normally I'll just either cut the sailing out or speed it up or something, but since this...
You hit a rock.
Yeah. Since this is the first time we're sailing, I'll just leave it in.
How did he make that boat jump?
I don't know, it's a mystery.
That must be that item, well, that arrow at the bottom, right?
Yeah, it is, but still.
Frog.
Yeah, it's just a frog.
He wants to be a dolphin. I'm pretty sure.
So hey, guess what this island is all about?
Really weirdly
Flowers?
shaped. Really weirdly shaped volcanoes.
Yeah, it's well, basically the island that has
The Fire Nation.
the fire temple.
You piece of fluff.
I'm not sure about that statement, to be honest. It's like, what does
So
a fairy feel like, or something?
looks like it's canon now.
Yep.
Soft fairies.
I don't know.
I'd have one as a pet. Not really.
Would be... I would imagine that being kind of annoying. Suddenly going,
Hey,
yeah,
can you jump that?
nope. If you look closely, or not really, the game is tile-based.
Tall bit? What?
Tile-based, like little
Oh.
squares that make up the geometry and all that.
Is this why everywhere looks like it's made out of boxes?
Yes.
Or diagonal?
Yeah, pretty much.
Reminds me of the old Lara Croft games.
But what that means for Link here is he can only jump 1 tile. Like if there's a 1 tile gap, then he can jump it, otherwise he can't.
So we have to solve a mystery.
Yep.
Is it the frog?
No. That will come up later.
Bring him in for questioning.
But hey, the fortune teller isn't here. Might as well raid her basement, right? I mean,
Let's raid it.
there might be treasure.
Oh, what are those things? Octoroks?
Yes, those are Octoroks.
I remember my enemies.
And they're really weak.
The music seemed very familiar.
Yeah. One thing that I don't really like about this game is how the music is very repetitive. And with that I mean like every single island has the same song. Or
I want to see that person's face.
yeah, most of them have the same song. So hey, guess what we have to do right here?
Look at the map.
No.
Cool tingle?
No. Basically you have to shout hey or something in the microphone.
Hey!
And then she reacts to it.
Oi!
You should have let the fairy do that.
I guess, yeah.
Let's just send her over there and say, hey!
Gee, I wonder what we have to do with the map.
And cut it.
No.
Eat it?
No, we can't do anything with it right now. Because, well, we don't know the secret about the map. Only Kaio knows about it, and he seems to be not in his house. So let's find him.
He's in the dungeon, isn't he?
Nah.
Electric fence.
Yeah, but not really a fence, but yeah.
Does touching it cause Link to make cute sounds as he screams out in pain?
Yep.
What are those things?
Crap, what are those called again?
Tektites?
Tektites, yeah.
Oh. They didn't look like those.
Yeah, they kind of look different in every Zelda game. I think they are somewhat reminiscent of the ones from the original Zelda.
It's a ghost.
Ooh.
Scary. He has a tooth.
He doesn't exactly like the type that actually be able to use brute force.
Who, Link?
No, the ghost.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's KO.
So hey, KO is dead and he managed to get decomposed in like one day or something.
That's not nice.
Well, it is a hot day.
So yeah, the 3 torches on this island, you have to do something with those.
Can you jump that?
Yes, it's 1 tile gap, as you can see.
Huh.
For a second I thought he might say something different if you talk to him again. But there was a torch in his house, so we'll mark those 2 off and continue on.
Get the rupee. Oh, those chew jellies. Oh my god.
Ugh.
I've hated them so much in Wind Waker.
If only we got some sort of tool that got rid of them easier.
A boomerang.
Maybe.
Or a grappling hook.
So hey, here's the 3rd torch.
Link has a mustache now.
He's grown older, 7 years. And all that.
I like the sound they make.
It's like some sort of springy noise, yeah.
The sound they make when they die is quite nice as well.
Well, that's pretty much the sound every enemy makes when you kill them.
Oh.
So basically what you do on this map is you mark the location of the 3 torches, which is in the house on the right and on the top.
That's an awfully specific method of locking doors.
Like, are there buttons behind that map?
I don't know. No, we marked the map and they turned into check marks somehow, so it's probably some sort of display instead of paper.
Technology. One thing I hate about her is that she wears a veil, and I never liked veils that much.
Why not?
I'm nitpicky.
Oh. What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing at all. I just wanted to mention that.
No, I mean, like, what does being nitpicky have to do with veils?
She wears a veil, and I don't like it.
Okay.
Isn't that being nitpicky?
She also has no legs.
Hey, just like every other character in video games with dresses. These are all Bathoma's moments again, so might as well just say yes. So hey, let's get our fortunes told.
I like those pixelated walls.
Yeah.
Mm.
One thing that kind of confused me at first when I played through this game is that you can see her outlines through the crystal.
Mm.
But that just has to do with the art style of the game. Like every character has some sort of outline around him. Which works fairly well on the DS.
The lighting's freaking out on her, I must say.
Must be a torch nearby. Better mark it.
Basically, Lineback is being a coward. It's like, I'll just tend to the shipper or something.
I must protect it at all costs.
Yes.
Even if it's ported.
So that electric door is now not electrified.
It's made of stone. How can electricity pass to stone?
Might be made of steel.
I guess.
So hey,
Or iron.
this is what happens when you get hit by electricity on the top
That's
screen.
pretty cool.
It's kind of weird.
It's neat, but it must be annoying.
Nah. It's not too bad, really.
This reminds me of a segment in Ocarina of Time.
I was about to say. It's like, ooh, does this remind you of something again?
It's obviously made intentionally, not coincidence.
Probably, yeah. Though I see no reason for them to really do that, other than, oh no, the volcano is evil or something.
How are those candles not cut off? I mean, it's wax, right?
It's really tough wax.
It's plastic.
Worth it.
How much do the things take off? A heart?
I think it's half a heart. I'm not really sure.
Oh, blow out the flames. Gee.
Hope you enjoy mic support!
Yeah. But the first time I tried to record this, it didn't pick up my microphone for some reason, so I spent like 5 minutes trying to get it to work. But I just decided to re-record the entire thing.
And so the first temple begins.
Aye.
There are flames everywhere, but you can easily dodge them. Be
I
careful,
can
Link.
really easily dodge them, yes.
Oh god, it's Bowser's castle.
Yeah.
Oh no.
One thing that I kind of like is that the lighting of this place kind of changes stuff. Like, for example, those shoes were kind of shiny because it's hot and they're jelly.
How come they haven't boiled?
They're red. I mean, red can do anything. So hey, do you have any idea what that's for?
It's probably for some puzzle that is about half a way into the game, several dungeons in.
It is indeed.
Also, yeah,
First keys.
I'm almost that is the Wind Waker boss. No, not boss. Monster music, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It reuses some music, yeah.
Well, they
You
picked
mean
a good one.
everything?
But prepare to hear this song right here a lot.
What the? Ba -ba 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 -ba?
No, the background music in this dungeon.
I like
Is it in every dungeon?
It is in every dungeon, and that's like the one thing I don't like about this place or this game.
Oh.
Also,
okay,
I
well.
included the top screen here because, yeah, you can see the path a bit.
It's
What do
not
we do
particularly
here?
interesting music either. It's just dun dun dun.
Yeah. Eventually, your mind will just exclude it somehow, like filter the music out, so you don't really notice it anymore.
Eventually.
Eventually, yes.
There's like 3 phases. First phase is, hey, there's a song. Second phase is, hey, I'm getting annoyed by this song. Third phase is, hey, is there a song?
So this gimmick was also, or first introduced in what I believe would be A Link to the Past. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious how it works. It's one of the gimmicks in this dungeon.
Gee, I wonder if there's an item that you get in this dungeon in which you use for these kinds of gimmicks.
Gee, I wonder.
They really like their little sort of enemy rooms, don't they?
Yeah.
A switch on a place you can't quite reach.
Oh no!
I wonder.
Just throw your sword.
Oh, or throw that thing. I guess it would work. I guess.
Yeah, the first item you get is a boomerang. And it's kind of silly in this game. And you'll see why in just a moment. To hold it, you can either tap the icon at the top right, or you can hit R.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Also, it follows the path you draw exactly.
Must be an RC boomerang.
I think it's kind of funny, but yeah.
It's actually Link's just controlling it.
With his mind,
With his mind.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, like the seagulls in Wind Waker.
Oh,
my
god.
god.
I'm not really sure what to think of this puzzle right here, because it's not really a puzzle and all it does is disable those flames which, or torches which fire flames at you for no reason at all.
That's how a lot of Zelda puzzles are, isn't it?
Did you just do air quotes?
Yes, I did. Puzzles.
Oh no, we have no way to get out of this room. What are we to do? Oh wait, it's a dungeon where we get an item.
Puzzle.
What's the effective range of the boomerang?
It's about 1.5 screens or so. So that's quite big. Like the camera kind of follows you around as you draw.
I must say it's the most awesome looking iteration of the boomerang. Like just, you can make it go basically anywhere you want. Well,
Yeah,
not quite anywhere.
Oh, no, skulls.
the items you get in this game are probably the best used items. Like all the puzzles in the game use all the items fairly consistently.
Like the spinner.
Unlike the spinner.
What was the spinner already?
It's that thing you stand on in Twilight Princess, the top
Oh,
thing.
I love that thing.
The best boss fight in the entire series.
Oh my
and
god,
then it's
I love
tucked
that.
away for the rest of the game.
Oh, such a shame.
Yeah. So hey,
Sorry, we had the double hook shots after that.
I really liked
Incidentally, Twilight
those.
Princess spoilers.
Yeah, yeah. So what these guys do in dungeons is tell you how many chests there are, and then if you want to know where they are, you can pay them to show you on the map.
Well, that's not too bad. Does the cost increase if it's per dungeon, or...?
I'm not sure, I never really used them at all.
Oh look, there's a treasure chest.
You get that treasure chest by killing all the fire keys.
They're made of fire now?
Yep. Also, what do you guys think that Octorok was doing?
Shooting rocks.
Well,
Practicing.
I know, but it was firing at that wall,
Practicing.
I guess.
He was so ready for when you were going to come around the corner, you realise.
So hey, here's something interesting that happened. The key went back into the hole.
So you had to do it again?
Yeah. I'm not really sure how it happened, but yeah, the key went back in the hole and had to go back and redo it.
That must have been hell.
Nah. It's just you go down the stairs, you go back up, and the red's back there.
More puzzles.
Yeah, also don't be hasty when you're drawing those lines for the boomerang. Because you'll just hit walls and then they go back instantly.
It's a lot more fluid than the other boomerangs, at least.
Yeah.
Like in the other boomerangs, you have to you have to get it out and aim it, and use, well, in the 3D ones anyway, use sticks and
Rub.
complete with surprise link at the end.
Oh, I got them out!
So here's something you totally haven't seen before in Zelda games. Oh no, it didn't do anything. Guess we'll just leave
Gee,
it.
I wonder...
How unique.
That fire bar right there goes kind of fast, to be honest.
Wasn't it it was, I think it was either the first or second Paper Mario where you could jump over them, and eventually they get faster and faster and faster, and then eventually they just explode and give you tons and tons of coins.
I'm not sure.
Maybe
Me
these ones
neither.
will do the same, but, well, what with Link not being able to jump, we'll never know.
Well, you can sort of hop horizontally at one tile, but yeah.
It's just not the same.
So
How do you get that key?
to prove you can only jump one tile, yeah. Key.
Key.
Who makes the small keys?
Perhaps the guy who created them is called Small. I don't know.
So
name
it's
is Edward
it's a
Small,
typo
I'll
and it
make
should
this
be
key.
Small's key.
So there's one treasure chest on this room, and there's a suspicious door right here.
If you could call it a door.
Suspicious wall.
Crate? Box?
Monument.
Monster room.
That was one of the luckiest boomerang possible.
No, that's
That as well.
that's totally skill.
Is this tool assisted?
No.
You're saying no with a smirk on your face, aren't you?
No.
You're such a liar.
I'm not sure how that sword even connected, but oh well. It did anyway. Usually when I have to use the boomerang against enemies, I'll just draw a line really quickly and then, yeah. One thing I kind of like about these dungeons is that they are really condensed. Like it's just puzzle, 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 whatever, and then that's it.
Do you need to draw the boomerang's path back to you, or does it just come back anyway?
It comes back anyway. It's just
Okay.
a habit of sorts.
A habit.
Yes.
Ooh, trap.
At first, I thought you could jump that.
No, it's 2 tiles. And right there you can actually see how big one tile is. Also boss key. Or big key.
Wait, you have to pick it up?
Yes.
This is new.
It's a bit different.
I like.
I don't.
It's not too bad really. Like it's not like you have to carry it through the entire freaking dungeon.
I bet there's one dungeon that does that.
No, there isn't.
At least they're not being dicks about it.
Nope. I really like the design in this game, in general. Especially the bosses, which you will see one of them right now.
I figured.
Because hey, when you open a really big door in dungeons, it usually means you get a boss fight. Also, you get a checkpoint.
Oh.
Well, that's nice.
So if you want to go back or collect something or something like that, then you can.
Blaz.
I'm just gonna sit here and see if you guys can figure out what you have to do here.
Hit them.
Boomerang?
Throw pots at them.
Those are wrong. Well, you have to use the boomerang, obviously, but
Knock them into each other?
sort of. There's one more thing to it, and it has to do with the minimap.
Oh my god, I just noticed.
Yeah, if you hit these in the wrong order with the boomerang, then they don't combine. So basically what you have to do is look at the top screen, which is on the side right now. Really small, but it should still be visible. And look at the amount of horns they have.
Oh, I see.
That's stupid.
Also, I hit him too late, so I can't hit him right now. Oh. It's funny how that little whack of his didn't do any damage.
For a Master of Fire, he's not really using it much.
Yeah, well, he makes the little guys through it, but
I know, but I'd expect like the entire arena to just explode in a blaze and
nah.
fire to pour out of the walls and your very skin to combust.
It's kind of gruesome.
No, but to be
That's
honest,
what Masters of Fire do, I think you'll find.
to be honest, this guy Blas is the most boring boss, but still somewhat interesting for a first boss.
Hmm.
Yeah.
High bandwidth.
Poof.
Did he turn into Pop Rocks?
Get the soda ready.
We gotta see if this really works.
I know it's the...
Hey Joe, you feeling anything yet?
It's the sign of power, or was it? Which one was power again? Which one of the three?
This was power. The temple just said it.
No, I mean the name that comes with it. Din.
Dense fire.
Is it Din?
It must be.
Yeah, it's dense fire.
Yeah.
There's... Who else? I forgot.
So hey, do you recognize this music?
Yes.
Kind of?
It's the music they use during the stage scenes in Ocarina of Time.
Oh!
It's kind of different though.
Sort of, yeah. It's...
There's a little bit of chanting.
yeah.
Like really, really faint chanting.
So we just got a second fairy. So I guess it's double hey for now.
Hey!
Hey, hey, hey.
Nah, Bob, I ain't feeling those pop rocks.
Link
Now
is,
you can develop photos.
Link is basically just trying to eat the glitters that come from the fairy.
It's kind of wrong. Gee, I don't know what's in this chest.
Oh,
I bet it's a heart container.
oh boy.
Heart containers in chests? This game is breaking all the rules.
Literally.
Whoosh, and then we go back outside.
No special animation.
Nope, no need to be fancy.
This is a DS game after all. Cut us some slack.
Yeah, yeah.
From Nintendo.
Well, I must admit that this game is engineered fairly well for a DS game. I mean, it has a lot of limitations and they make good use of both screens. Even though I leave the top screen out most of the time.
So why was that fairy named Leaf?
I don't know. It's because it was supposed to be a forest temple? I don't know.
Yes, of course. Fires everywhere.
Yeah, obviously.
So, what are the spirit gems for?
They are used to upgrade something later on in the game.
Okay.
And there's 20 of each type of power gem, so that makes 60 total.
And are they hard to find? I mean, I saw, like, I think in the first shop we were in, there was one for sale, and I think Beedle had one as well.
That's correct. Most of them are hidden somewhat.
Is this going to become a collectathon?
Sort of, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh.
I like Donkey Kong 64, but...
Well, if you liked that one, then you'll love this one.
To be fair, 60 compared with, like, 500 is a bit different.
Yeah.
For each world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's all for this week. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.
Woo.